Welcome back to Mob Pop Sports. This is Grandy. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you for checking out the channel, checking out this video. You guys are returning. Welcome back, guys. Hopefully everybody had a great week. Been a pretty busy week for myself, so it's just one of those things where you just keep trugging along as the holiday season is coming along. So there you guys go. Hopefully this weekend will be a better weekend for me for my sports teams that I root for. The good thing about the Iowa Hawkeyes football team, they're on idle. They don't play, so they can't break my hearts this week, so that's a good thing. The Golden State Warriors, they're playing very well. We'll see on that. And then the Chicago Bears, well, they fired their OC, so there's that. Go figure, right? Other than that, man, like I said, let's jump into it this week. I don't know. This is going to be a pretty short video. I'm trying to get to the point. I have a lot of things coming up. So what's selling this week on my eBay store? And then I'll also jump into the Whatnot show, what I've been moving quite well of and all that good stuff. So make sure you guys check out the eBay store. Links in the description. I'm currently at over 52,000 listings now, I think. And I'm just going to keep on grinding. I'm hoping my goal was between 50 to 75,000 listings on my eBay store. So I'm there, but I want to try and get as close to that 75,000. And then hopefully by mid-year next year, I will be there. Hopefully by the end of 2025, hopefully by the end of next year, I want to be as close to 100,000 listings as I can possible on my eBay store. That how that goes. And then also follow my Whatnot show. I have a Whatnot show actually tomorrow night, Saturday night, tomorrow night. Make sure you guys follow that. I have some really good stuff. I just picked up about a 3,000 card lot, so I got to filter through, and I'll have that at the show. And so make sure you guys follow the Whatnot show. It's been kind of fun. So jump into it. eBay. What's been selling? What's not been selling? It's kind of changed a little bit. So let's start from the bottom up. So the two bottoms that I've sold were soccer and wrestling. They're at about, of all the items I sold the last, I actually did on my Excel sheet, I printed out everything that has sold from pretty much the last week and a half. So at 0.5% soccer and 0.5% of everything sold was wrestling. So there you guys go. Probably entails my inventory doesn't really carry that much of that stuff. At 1% was racing. I actually have some racing stuff, some NASCAR stuff, some F1 stuff on my eBay store. So 1%, it's better than zero. And then the next one up is MMA. MMA was at 2%. So everything I sold, 2% of it was MMA. I actually picked up some pretty decent MMA autos here and things, so I'm going to be probably listing that up on my eBay store if I don't do it on the Whatnot, so we'll see on that. So there you guys go. Those are the bottom feeders, I guess you can say. And hockey was the next one up at 3%. So nothing crazy. I think that definitely shows you, it reflects my inventory count. It doesn't surprise me in regards to the numbers on that. So there you guys go. Those are the lowly numbers. Now, next one up. This kind of changed a little bit in regards to the flip-flop from the last week I did. So next one up was at 18% of all items sold on my eBay store was baseball. So baseball didn't do too well, but compared to the previous week. But you know what? In regards to the amount of inventory I have of baseball, that is actually not bad. I'm actually okay with that. I'm hoping to get that number up as I keep increasing my baseball inventory. So 18% of all sold items is not shabby at all. Next one up is football. So football did a little bit of an increase versus last week. So increase of 22%. So everything sold was football at 22%. So that's good to see. Obviously, we're pretty much mid-year of football now, and the high demand and high expectation of the quarterbacks and everything has kind of tapered off. However, obviously with the new class, Caleb Williams sucking ass, so his demand has kind of gone down, or at least price has gone down, but Jaden Daniels has gone up, Bo Nix, Drake May, go figure, their demand's up, and then we're getting releases of all these, like Mosaic has just been released, I believe. Select Football just been released, and then we got a bunch of other stuff, I think, coming on down the pipeline. So you'll see, I think with all these new wax and everything all released, you'll see an increase of football, I feel like. They're always months behind, which is sad in my eyes, but There you guys go. So we'll see with all the new release of all the wax, the boxes, the retail boxes, hobby boxes, all that stuff. I think we'll see an increase in that, and I have to tailor my inventory towards that. So there you guys go on that. So. And then number one, obviously, is basketball. Basketball is actually over 50% this week. It's actually 53% of basketball of all items sold was basketball. That is great to see for me, I believe, and I feel like I think the vast majority of you guys, if you guys have been on eBay or just do sales in general, basketball was a shit show last year. I felt like it didn't do anything. It didn't really move. There was no increase on it. So this year it's definitely nice to see basketball move up and the increase on that. I think the market of basketball is going to keep on increasing. There's a release of the WNBA just got released on that. A lot of people are chasing Caitlin Clark, chasing Angel, Reese, all those people who are just rookies. And I think, especially with Caitlin Clark, she's an economy in herself. So I think having all that stuff being released now, the WNBA stuff, I think you're going to see an increase of that, especially because of her. It is what it is. And then Victor Wembanyama just scored 50 freaking points. His demand is still there. They're still releasing boxes for freaking NBA this year for last year, so it's kind of crazy on that. So you'll still see people chasing Victor Wembanyama. So I think basketball you're going to see a huge increase of that. And keep in mind, this is the thing, I always tell people, like, if you're just only into football and baseball, don't sleep on basketball. I know they had a down year last year, but don't sleep on basketball. And the reason why, because basketball, along with soccer, is an international sport. So not only, you're going to get interest from people who want to buy cards from here in the United States, where I'm located, obviously, but I've been selling a lot of international cards. So eBay has a system where you can ship, they'll send it international for you. So I've actually been having a huge increase of international purchases of cards. A lot of basketball, guys. A lot of basketball. Football, international, does not go anywhere. But it's soccer, hockey, and I'm telling you, basketball. So don't sleep on the international scene. I'm getting a lot of people who are purchasing it, whether they're in Japan, whether they're in Canada. So I'm getting a lot of purchases of that, or somewhere in wherever they may be, or in China. I've been seeing a lot of purchases from there, guys. So I'm just letting you guys know, don't sleep on it. International sports is definitely something I'm gonna keep on, building my inventory on. I think that definitely reflects in regards to the sales of the international scene. So there you guys go on that. So just keep an eye on that. I'm telling you guys, international sports is definitely something to keep an eye on and work on in regards to your inventory. At least I am. That's what I'm going to do on that. Whatnot shows. So what I've noticed is that pretty much similar. Pretty much it's almost identical to my eBay store. So the Whatnot shows for the first 2 weeks when I was doing, because I jumped back into the Whatnot shows, I did a 50% of football, 50% of basketball. And I'll tell you right now, a majority was all basketball that moved quickly. And that's what people were wanting it currently. And they're willing to bid up on my dollar auctions in regards to even slabs. Football was okay, but I'm telling you, I would say majority, the numbers are pretty much almost identical on my Whatnot stream. I want to say 50 to 60% was basketball sales, probably like 60. Most of it was 60%, and then the rest was football here and there. But I'm telling you, I felt like fluidity wise, basketball moved tremendously well. Baseball wasn't too shabby either. Baseball did okay on my a couple of my Whatnot streams. But there you guys go. That's just to let you guys know that pretty much what reflected on my eBay store is reflecting on my Whatnot stream. So I don't know. I'm gonna try and keep track of that still next couple weeks, and we'll see on the next time I do this show or this video in regards to what's been selling on this store or not. So let me know. I have a in-person show coming up in about 3 weeks. So in the Denver area, I'll let you guys know my recon, I guess you can say, what moves, what's been selling, at least at the beginning of December, right before the holidays. So this is a hit and miss. This is the thing about in-person card shows. I feel like it's hit or miss, especially with the holiday season. Sometimes you're thinking, oh, holidays coming, people are going to want to buy presents for their loved ones, their kids, their best friends, brothers, sisters, fathers, whatever the case may be. And then you might think there's going to be an increase in sales. It might happen, but primarily, sometimes it doesn't work that way. Some people are they're spending money on other stuff, so they're not buying sports cards. they're not buying cards at all in general because they're buying actual different types of gifts. So it's a hit or miss. Whether people will be there or not, we'll see. We'll see how the traffic does, and I'll let you guys know on that. But I'll let you guys know what I think what's going to happen, and then maybe I can do a reconvene and see if I was right or wrong on that, though. So there you guys go. Hopefully that helps you guys a little bit, knows what's kind of been selling for me in my eBay store, my Whatnot show, how the sports card industry is working for me. Sales actually increased, if you guys are wondering, because I know I was telling you guys eBay kind of dipped quite a bit for almost, I want to say about almost a month. Yeah, about 4 weeks. But it did pick up in the past week and a half, 2 weeks. It did pick up on eBay. Whatnot obviously is generating revenue for me right now. So I'm going to keep on doing that. At least 1 or 2 shows is my minimum currently. That's what I'm trying to work on. 2 shows a week. I want to increase it, but it's a lot of work. So 2 shows a week. Make sure you guys follow me. I've been just doing the $1 sudden death auctions to kind of just turn stuff. So people are getting like, a lot of the cards that I'm putting on my Whatnot show, they're like anywhere the range of $3 to $10 range, and people are getting it for a couple bucks here and there, so they're getting great deals, and then combined shipping, all that good stuff. So I keep telling people, check it out, man. That's Whatnot. If you're looking to buy at the bulk and you're looking to buy at the best price, join my room because I barely have any followers, and you'll get cheap shit, guys, especially when I'm doing the dollar auctions. So there you guys go. Other than that, man, if you have not subscribed, all good. You watch the video this far, I still appreciate you guys. But if you guys do like this stuff, feel free to subscribe. Like I said, I don't have to watch the Hawkeyes stink it up, at least in football. Go Bears. I still support you no matter what. I've already suckered me in for 40 plus years of being a Bears fan, so what's another year, right? Other than that, man, appreciate you guys. Have a good rest of the weekend. Until next time, have a good one, guys.